I'm working on a show that will be at the Sherry Washington Gallery opening middle of November, all encaustic paintings. And I'm going to show you my encaustic setup. Just want to let you know right now, for those of you who do encaustic, my setup is very messy, but that's how I paint. Got these flat things, the skillets, and then I have buckets of paint, different colors. The muffin tins. There's my medium, the beeswax with the varnish crystals. I use oil paint to make my color. I don't like to use dry pigments anymore, although about 25 years ago I was using dry pigments. Use it a lot. I've been working with encaustic for a long time now. Another bucket of paint. I get these brushes from eBay, boxes of them. They're great. The chip brushes, they are very economical. Here's my heat gun. I don't use the torch. I don't like exposed flame anywhere. Here's a stack of encaustic paintings that are pretty much done. They are of flowers for the most part. I started painting flowers a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago. During the winter, kind of like that one. During the winter, when it was really gray here, Detroit, and I gotta have something colorful. Here's another one of my palettes. I've got some encaustic wax that I made in my last studio, which was about 15 years ago. It's still good. These are some works in progress, incorporating flowers and some other images. I start with collage. Now that's on canvas, which you really shouldn't use. I don't go any larger than that, but I use a lot of collage to stiffen up the canvas. But for the most part, I work on birch panels, like this one. This one's just beginning. I've got some collage photographs of my mother when she was a young woman. That's the beginning of the canvas. And here is one that I'm working on. I worked on this today. There she is. I don't know how much of her face I'm going to leave. I don't know if I like it right in the middle, but the thing about the wax is that you can change it, alter it, melt it off, scrape it off, do all kinds of things. Here's some more. I also have a lot of acrylic paintings around. I work with all media. Started off as an oil painter and went to doing constructions. Let me just give you an overview of my studio. It's kind of got a lot of stuff in it, but I found the encaustic when I was maybe around 30. I'm 54 now. Now this one includes the encaustic, but with a lot of other stuff. Stencils, and then in this area right here, that's spray paint. Now I know what you're going to say, spray paint on encaustic, that's not archival. Well, we'll see. It's water-based spray paint. I do all the burning in and all the other good stuff you're supposed to do with the encaustic. But I get very experimental now. I throw caution to the winds. And I think that everything's pretty archival. I use the best wax. I use oil paint, like I said, but oil paint is just pigment in the linseed oil. I try to blot it a little bit before I use it, but sometimes I just squeeze it into the pot. And if it's not totally archival, which I think it is, I'm pretty positive it is. I'm a stickler for that for the most part. There's somebody going to school right now to figure out how to save my paintings. But I can safely say I've been working with the encaustic for, let's see, since 1980. Haven't had any of them fall apart yet. Although 28 years isn't a long time in the life of a painting. Mine have been through a lot of trials and tribulations, and they still come out on top. And that's one of the reasons why I'm using my mom as an icon. Going through family photos. This one I altered in Photoshop. I'm also using collages that used the definition of the word black. I do genealogy, which is where a lot of this came from. But I'm trying to include these autobiographical and biographical narratives as an underlying theme in all of this work. It's apparent to me because I'm making it. I'm not so much interested in letting the audience know, but they get up close, they see a picture of this lady, maybe they'll ask a question. And if they ask a question, that starts the dialogue going, which is something I really like. Hi, Mom. Bye.